Hey, good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about overprotective boyfriends or jealous boyfriends, since that came up to me today. And my thing is, first of all, as a female, like we want some of that like attention. Like we like the fact that our boyfriends like care that we do certain things, and we don't like guys that are just will allow us to do anything, but not like those controlling boyfriends that are like no, and I want to control everything we do and what we say and what we dress and wear. Like no, that's just too much. But we do like a guy to get jealous from time to time, or just like look out for us. But sometimes that tends to like go like left, and then it's just like a whole bunch of craziness, and then it just becomes to be too much because that person like takes it from like just like a little bit to just like all the way up, and they just want to like start to like everything you do is just like in their eyes wrong, and then they think that they can just tell you like what's right and what's wrong. First of all, I just want you to understand that um as a female or as a person in general, it is your life, and I think that the best way to learn something is to figure out on yourself, because on your own, because like sometimes our friends, our family can, or anybody can like tell us something 100 times, but it doesn't really like click to us until we actually learn for ourselves. And that's what like I've learned through like personal experiences with friends, myself, sisters, whatever. Like you can tell someone something 100 times, and then like they'll just be like, yeah, whatever, and then they'll go do what you just talked to them about not doing, and then your friend is crying the next day about Tom who cheated on her for like the 100th time, and then there you go again, like you're having the same conversation with her, giving her the advice, and you're just like, well, what? Excuse me, and then you're just like, well, what the heck? Like I thought you said you like were done with him, like. I think it's just all like something personal that we just go through, and we just have to figure out and learn for ourselves. And I think that my best advice is just for you to sit down and like talk to your boyfriend about it, not argue and just like hold everything in and just explode on him, because that's just you're just going to set yourself up for like an argument or a breakup or something. Like it's just easier to just talk things out and just tell him like, hey, you have been like a good boyfriend or whoever, a good friend to me, and you've always been there for me, and I know you just want my best interest, and you want good things to happen to me, but I think I just really need to find out for my things on my own and just learn for myself. And I think that if that person really loves you or cares about you, that they'll respect that. I mean, nobody wants to see anybody that we love get hurt. Like we just hate it, and we don't want to be the ones to say, "Oh, I told you so," and we try not to. But sometimes, like it's just easier just to let them go ahead and find out on their own. You know what I mean? And just kind of like express it to him. And then you're going to have some of those boyfriends that are like, well, or girlfriends that are just like, oh, well, you know, I was there for you when this and that happened and everything. Like, I feel like, and you might in your mind, like beat yourself up over and just be like, well, he was there when nobody else was there, so you'll just give in. Don't let that keep you with that person, or let that be the reason why you always listen to what they say or give in. Because first of all, I'm going to be the first one to say, me personally, I feel like any boyfriend or girlfriend, that's your job to be there for that person. Like it's a job. It's not just like something I ask you to do. If you're my boyfriend, then I automatically expect you to be there. It's not something that um is like a choice. Like I feel like being there as like a girlfriend or boyfriend, like it's a requirement. Like you have to be. So don't let that stop you, or don't let them like throw that in your face. Because if they are, then what kind of good of a boyfriend like throws that in your face? And even though they had been there through everything, don't let that just don't beat yourself over that or use that as an excuse, because it's not an excuse. It's not a good one. So don't let that hold on to you, like hold you. Okay. So my best advice for controlling boyfriends is, when it gets to be like too much, I always use in my mind like, well, does he do it? I know that sounds kind of dumb, but I know like a lot of females around my age and this generation, that will stay in the house and not go out or not go to this place or that place or not post this picture up on Instagram because their boyfriends will yell at them or their boyfriends told them no. And that just to me is like you're not a child. Like I feel like your boyfriend, like yeah, we should like have know our limits and there's certain things we should do and shouldn't do. But I just feel like it's ridiculous if you let like your boyfriend tell you like no, you can't go out, but then while you're at home sitting by yourself, your boyfriend's out at so and so's house, and this girl and that girl and his ex girlfriend has been pressed on him forever is there, and then you're just like, well, what the heck? You told me I couldn't go out, and then it's just like a whole big issue, and then you find yourself like, well, I do this, and it's not fair because I give up everything. You made that choice to give up everything. You did. Just because he told you no doesn't mean you like always have to listen. And I know like you just probably thinking, well, like I just don't want to argue or anything, but then you can't be mad when you tell your boy and your boyfriend does it because you tell him no that you don't want him to go, and if he goes out anyways, then it's just like he does like he's not caring, like he's going out and but you're in the house by yourself because he told you to, like that just sounds dumb because he told you to. Like you're not a child, you're his girlfriend. Like I think that that's just something like you should guys should talk out as like a couple, and you guys should like respect, like if he can't go out then you like if he doesn't go out then you shouldn't go out. Like there should be like a mutual agreement. And then I think females need to understand when there's like a boyfriend that's trying to like that has their best intentions and are looking out for them, are like borderline possessive, psycho, insane. Like when they're telling you what you can and cannot wear, where you can and cannot go, what you can do, like that is called dating someone that's possessive. And people that are possessive want like to control you, and it's just a whole mental thing that like I don't know, like they're crazy. I don't think that I don't approve of that. Like I don't let anybody tell me where I can and can't go, what I can dress and what I can't dress in. Like no, I think that's crazy, and that's called manipulation. And then most of the time it turns into like abuse. Like no, avoid all that. You're too young, you're too beautiful. Like heck no, avoid that. So state your ground, speak your mind, be clear and assertive, be positive, don't be rude and don't be a smartass, and just talk about it with them and live your life for you because it is your life and you have the choice to do what you want. And I just say that if he really loves you and cares about you, he'll respect that. And if he doesn't, screw him. Like, oh well. You're going to do what you want to do anyways. Don't let a guy hold you back from doing what you want. Okay? Hope that helped you.